Welcome to a special episode. I'm calling it the Holiday Sizzle Contest Results episode. But first, I want to wish you Happy New Year. I'm so excited for 2019. This is going to be an amazing year because I think there's unlimited potential for wealth building, and the internet makes it so easy and less expensive than ever before to generate wealth. So I encourage you to include some kind of online business in your potential side hustle if you haven't already. And I mentioned the side hustle in my 10 financial moves to make in 2019 podcast. So if you haven't listened to that one yet, go back and listen to that because I do suggest a side hustle, particularly an internet side hustle if you can. There's lots of different ways to do that, but it's an easy, inexpensive way to generate more income for yourself. And I think everybody should think about what they could do as a potential side hustle. But this is a special episode where I give the results of the contest that we've been having. But before I do, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who left a podcast review or an Amazon review about the book or both. I've learned so much from reading your reviews. It's amazing how you're using Be Wealthy and Smart to pay down debt, to save more, to invest better, get a wealthier mindset, increase your net worth, and even retire early. And I'm hearing people say things in common about the podcast, like the men are saying they're playing it in the car with their wife, and for the first time, their wife is loving a financial podcast. And the women are saying they love the podcast and they're playing it for their family and their friends. And some are playing it even for their children, which warms my heart to no end. To be a multi-generational wealth building family is awesome. So good for you. That is amazing and keep it up. But not only that, I got a review on Facebook from someone from a third world country who said, "The ideas shared are practical even for people like me in a third world country. In addition, I asked Linda a question via email, and to my surprise, she personally responded. Thank you, Linda, for being an inspiration to women." Wow, I love that. And as you know, it's in my heart to make a global impact. This is not about my ego. This is not about money. This for me is a labor of love. This is my true calling in life, to share this information with you. It's what I love to do. It's my passion. It's my purpose. And we are heard in 181 countries, and that thrills me to no end because I want to make a global impact. And the steps that I teach, like the basic 6 steps to wealth, apply universally. They apply to everyone. And I know sometimes it's hard because America is such a prosperous country that if you are from a less prosperous area, it might seem like the numbers I talk about sometimes are huge and out of your reach. But everything is a concept. Everything is something that you can apply. Everything is practical. When I talk about opportunity cost, you can apply that whether you're in a small village or whether you're in a big city. Opportunity cost is a way of thinking. It's a way of understanding that you have choices to make with money and that you can make this choice or you can make another choice. And hopefully the choice you make is going to compound your wealth at a high rate and build wealth for you. So I was reading great reviews about the podcast, and thank you so much for everyone who left a review on iTunes. And over on Amazon, I was reading kind of a whole different thing with the book. First of all, some people were saying they listened to the podcast and then they got the book and it was a good companion to the podcast, which was really cool. They felt the book was more in-depth. They understood my story better. They love certain things in the book that they are using and putting into practice, like they love the chapter on bubbles and cycles the best. They love the wealth checklist and they're checking off everything to make sure they're doing them all. And they love the Millionaire Action Plan, the map. So they're working on their map. They're working on where their shortcomings are, overcoming their obstacles with the map. And that's super cool because I'm going to be going more in depth on the map and create a course around the map and also an intensive weekend to work with me here in Palm Desert, California, which we'll talk about later in the year. But I'm also hearing that people love the book and are sharing that with friends. They're buying multiple copies. They're giving it to friends. They're giving it to family. So I can see why we sold out so quickly, and the publisher will have it restocked soon. You've also asked for an audiobook, and that is up to the publisher. That's their decision. I think we have to probably sell a certain amount of books before they will commit to an audiobook. That's just my guess. I haven't actually talked with them about that. But if we sell enough books, I'm sure we can get an audiobook. But I also think you're going to want that physical book for your wealth building library so you can pull it off the shelf, refer to it over and over and over like I do with my wealth building books. I'm always pulling them off the shelf, rereading or looking up that quote again or that chapter. I have for years had wealth building books in my library. So I think you're going to want it for your personal library, for highlighting it, for using the wealth checklist, all of that. I think you're going to want a physical copy anyway. But I know and love, audiobooks. I know and use them, and I love audiobooks, and I love Audible. So that is definitely on my list to hopefully get done in this year. But we'll talk more about all of that later. For now, let's get to the contest results and announce the winners. And if I do announce your name, be sure to put the winning in the subject line and be sure to email me that you are a winner so I can get you your winnings, okay? So you're going to have to contact me if I read your name on this winning list. So we have 25 winners. We have 11 who are going to win the Wealthy Mindset Blueprints, the audios that I created, which walk you through how to create goals for yourself, how to think with a wealthier mindset, how to really get your vision clarified for what you want your wealthy future to be. The book is, of course, the Wealth Heiress book. It's signed by me. I'm also happy to personalize it for you, for your friend, for your family, for yourself. So when you email me, you can ask me to personalize it to a particular person. And then we also have 3 30-minute wealth mentoring sessions with me, which will be over the phone, or if you're out of the country, it will be over Skype. And we will talk about your wealth building for 30 minutes. All right, so the 11 winners of the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint. Now, keep in mind that some of these are coded. That means when you left the review, this is the name that was left in the review. It may not be your full name. In fact, a lot of these, it's not your full name. It's a code name. So you're going to have to recognize that that was your code name on either Amazon or on iTunes, and then contact me, okay? So the first winner of the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint is Adnan. I don't have a last name, just Adnan. The second one is Zanna Schneider. Congratulations. The third winner of the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint is Eric. Again, no last name. The fourth winner is BGR2. BGR2. The fifth winner is Skydad. The sixth is MChaubal, or MChaubal, which is spelled MChaubal. The next winner of the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint is Maria Chronus. Then Lori Tyree. Steve Murawski. Natalia Baez. And our last winner of the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint is KimB. So those are the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint winners. Please email me at lpjhome@gmail.com. Put winner in your subject headline and let me know the name that I read off, because some of these are code names, so I wouldn't know who BGR2 was unless you let me know that's you. And I will get your prize to you. All right, the winners of the book, the Wealth Heiress book, you're already a Wealth Heiress, now think and act like one, 6 practical steps to make it a reality now, are JaquelineSchmidt, Zggb, Thelma Putzel, AldelmoLopez, AtXnila, Melanie, Jenny Mobley-Connolly, CreativeDeity, BankNid 1410, Cakewrench, and FL Gal 904. It looks like Florida Gal 904. So you have won the book. put book in your subject line and let me know who you want me to sign the book to. If you don't give me a name to sign the book to, you'll just get an autographed copy from me, but I also need a mailing address to send the book to you or to your friend. So send me a mailing address and a name to personalize it to, and I will drop the book in the mail to you. Again, that's JaquelineSchmidt, Zggb, Thelma Putzel, AldelmoLopez, AtXnila, Melanie, Jenny Mobley-Connolly, CreativeDeity, BankNid 1410, Cakewrench, and Florida Gal 904. Now, for the 3 wealth mentoring sessions with me, these are 30-minute sessions by phone, or if you're out of the country, by Skype. The first is Medeiros, the second is Angela, and the third is Mary Mashburn. So congratulations. If you won the 30 minutes with me, please put appointment in your subject line and let me know a couple of dates that might work for you, dates and times that might work for you for our 30-minute wealth mentoring session. I'm in Pacific time, so if you can be in the Pacific time range, that's helpful to me, but I can be flexible. So again, if you won the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint, put winner in the subject line. If you won the book, put book in the subject line. If you won the wealth mentoring session with me, put appointment in the subject line and give me a couple of dates and times where we could talk for 30 minutes. All right, I want to close out this session with something for you to think about, something for everyone to win, because you all win just by listening and just by learning and applying the principles, right? I think this year would be a great year to, if you haven't done this before, pick one word to focus on as your intention for the year. That might be profit, it might be revenue, it might be side hustle. That's 2 words, but we'll make it one. It might be balance, it might be health, it might be fitness. There's all kinds of things, but let's think in the money category, the financial category, what you could think of that would be a word for you. It could be prosperity, could just be wealth. In fact, I have something to play for you that is someone you know that is talking about wealth being an important word for this year. Listen to this.
Well, I think we're going to have a great form of wealth. We've created a lot of wealth for our country, and that's very important.
So in closing, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who wrote a review. I can't even express how much these things mean to me, what I learned, just the fantastic things you guys are doing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so amazed by you. You are the best. And I just want to encourage you to keep going forward. This year, we're going to have lots of great things for you to do to continue to move your wealth building forward. And people asked me if I could run the contest again later because we were sold out of books in December and people are on back order and have been on back order. So there's going to be a whole bunch of people that get their books and then we'll have a chance to review them. So in a month or 2, I will rerun the contest. We'll do this again so that people who just got their books will have an opportunity to review them and to win some nice prizes. So if you haven't yet ordered the Wealth Heiress book, go on Amazon, get on the waiting list so you'll get your copy as soon as the next shipment comes in. Hopefully that'll be early January and we can get you your books and get you on the right path to wealth building for 2019 and beyond. So thank you again for listening. Have a great 2019. We're going to be working on stuff together and I'm so excited. And just thank you so much for making this an amazing year last year. And I just can't wait for what this year will bring. I'll talk to you soon.